Joining us right now with more on Nvidia's bull run is Ben Reitzes. He is Melius Research, head of technology research. Ben, you say that when you reiterate your buy rating on this, you get a lot of eye rolls. What do you tell the skeptics who are doubters?
Well, this is like when Apple did the iPhone, and if you gave up on Apple in year 2 or 3 of the iPhone, you missed a lot. So this is really in the beginning. And what people, really are skeptical about is the size. And they're already a huge market cap here, but there's still room to go. And obviously, Jensen running around New York meeting investors all over the East Coast, he's got a lot of good things to say. I think that you should listen to him.
Nvidia, you actually say, is your second cheapest stock in your group. How do you look at it on a PE basis?
Well, I look at PE to growth, and there's a ton of upside next year to our growth estimate, and revenues of 40%, but there's upside there, and there's probably not as much upside in any other stock. So I think it's trading at about 1x PE to growth for next year. That's really attractive for a name like this, as long as the numbers are there. And, if obviously, if the direction is upwards to the estimates, that's really attractive still. And I think that each day you got to walk in and say, what are our checks showing us? What is the research showing us from the bottoms up? And it's still there.
Demand for Blackwell, what are you seeing in your channel checks at that point?
It's pretty huge. The big issue was whether they could get the production up and running and get through their mask issue, and they seem to have done that, and whether they can get through the negative mix shift of scaling a new product. And I think they're going to do that pretty well within a couple quarters. And the demand looks really insane, like you said. These big clouds, you got to understand, these are huge capitalized companies, and if they're going to beat their cloud numbers that they're going to show the street, meaning Microsoft, Google, Amazon, they got to buy Blackwell, and they got to get the customers up and running, or else they're not going to beat numbers. And that's it. That's how you get the sequential acceleration to their cloud business. The companies will say a lot of different things that, it's because of how great they are in cloud, but really it's because investors run to their platform to use the latest and greatest from Nvidia. And that's how they're going to beat, and they're going to buy a ton. And pretty excited.
What about their gross margins? There has been some concern recently about whether they could keep up the gross margins or whether they're continue to drop a little. And this is, again, from very high levels.
Yeah, I mean, that was our main concern as well. And whenever you launch a new product, and make changes to it, you have to, you even write off some older inventory or inventory that's no longer useful. They had a larger write-off than usual last quarter, but we think that's going to get less and less as we go through. And what we're seeing is them moving past that gross margin issue. So what should happen is gross margins go down a little bit for a quarter or two and then turn. We see gross margins in the mid-70s, which can power close to $5 in earnings power, that they can demonstrate over the next 4 to 6 quarters.
The stock was down about 2% in the calendar third quarter. What about the fourth quarter? What makes you think that this is going to be the time that things really turn around?
Well, I think that the street this time, so last year as well, third quarter is a tough time for semis anyway. And for Nvidia, they tend to do the market tends to really hype things up in the first half and then digest it in the second half. And this year, a lot like last year, what happens around this time is folks start to say, yeah, I know next year is great, but what about the year after, meaning 26? And I think the street this year is going to discount a little quicker that things are okay. They have that huge show in March called GTC. And we think they'll unveil the Rubin chip for 2026 there. They've already talked about it, but we'll hear more about it. And then you'll realize, oh, yeah, 2026 is a growth year, and it's a pretty big one. And the market probably discounts that a little sooner than they did last year because Jensen is obviously gaining more and more credibility, which is obvious.